Today I'm going to share with you deep and bitter truth about whether or not it's even worth it to do a master's in the UK. And this is an experience coming from myself and my colleagues and what we've gone through over the years. So yes, let's get started. Hi guys, welcome to the video once again. My name is Godfred. I'm a qualified ECC accountant with 8+ years experience, and I've been in the UK for some time now. I came to do my master's in 2023, and so I think I've gathered some experiences that put me in a position to sort of share with you what I believe you need to consider if you're an international student. I came all the way from Ghana, and before coming, I had to sort of convert virtually all my savings into British pounds to make sure that I get the money I needed to be able to come and then pursue my dream of a master's degree in the UK. And as someone who's coming from a developing country, I had two goals in mind. One is to get exposure, to get value, especially in terms of skills, and then two, to also try and recover some of my investments. I believe these were just decent goals that I had, right? So yes, fast forward, I came to the UK. Within 4 weeks, I had processed all my documents, and then it was time to also look for some part-time job. Because of course, coming all the way from Ghana and without the amount and the bills and expenses here, there's no way I could have survived without doing any part-time. So yeah, that was when I started applying to the jobs. But one of the challenges I encountered was the fact that a lot of the employers were not willing to take me on because they felt like they needed me for full-time and I was only available for part-time. So that's one of the major things you need to look out for, like you need to consider, especially when you're coming. But it might depend on the kind of city I'm in. But I mean, I believe it's not just specificity specific because I have a few friends who are in different cities who are also talking and complaining about the same thing. Yeah, so it's not all that rosy as some people may put it out there. If you're fortunate to get something going, that's fine. But the general thing is that it's a bit of struggle to get like some part-time jobs going, right? Because there's a lot of flooding of student influx of students in the past, and there are few jobs available, and the economy is also not expanding as expected, right? So there's some contraction. So yeah, fortunately for some of us, yeah, we went through and eventually got something going. Fast forward, we went to school, first semester, second semester, ended with the third semester. But before I was ending with the third semester where I needed to start my project, I thought, okay, it would be good to start hunting for jobs because obviously with a goal in mind, don't forget I talked to you about the goal was to get returns on investment, and that's what every good investment should yield returns, right? So I thought it'd be good to kind of go through and then start applying. So yes, I started applying, started getting some of the jobs going out there, and that was when I realized that okay, I was having keen regrets, and that's when I'm going to explore and explain to you right now. So the first thing was that a lot of the employers were not even willing to take you on as an international student because number one, they feel that your visa restrictions was not a good thing for them. So most of them who do not have the license to sponsor will definitely not even look at you. So that's one challenge. It means that on and on you have like a limited pool of employers to also play around with whole lots of international students going around, right? So first of all, those who don't have it, they will not do it, and those who even have it, they're for limited positions and limited roles, right? So it's not just for every role. So that makes it a lot more competitive. And what really compounded the issue was the fact that the master's program usually runs for like a year. And it's a contracted, like I would say, condensed program where you have little or no chance to do even any extra like work or any internship, right? Unlike other countries where you probably have like 2 years, so you can have some time, 4 months or 3 months to do some internship to get you exposed and to build network. It's not the same in the UK. So that is one of the challenges with the masters I had, right? The only time you got a break was like the Christmas break and I think the Easter break because your course runs, it still runs till the end of the time that you submit your dissertation. So yes, that was the challenge, one of the challenges. And with that brings me to my other problem, the UK experience problem, which is something that a lot of the employers are so keen on building or hiring and someone, if you're an international student, especially, you must have UK experience, especially if you want to go into, let's say, a path that relates to what your program that you came to study. So it's like a bit difficult because already you're not getting the opportunity to do any internship, so you end up doing menial jobs. But at the end of the day, too, these employers are still bent on getting you on only if you have UK job experience. So that was like another problem, another hurdle that we needed to cross. It's like you couldn't do anything about it. So yeah, that's also one way that it limits your opportunity or your chances of you landing a job in the UK after school, right? So this has been compounded by the fact that even if they needed to sort of hire you, or they really like you and they feel like they want to hire you, they need to pay the going rate by the government, and that has been increased. The threshold for giving a skilled worker visa has really been increased to about 38,700. But if you're a new entrant, like, I mean, master students are considered, if you finish, you're considered a new entrant. You don't pay that much, but you still pay a higher amount of money, which is like a deterrent to most of them. Because if they can get the same labor for like a cheaper um, salary, why would they want to hire you? And so apart from just paying that higher salary, they still have to pay like the immigration skills charge fee. I just put it in the video, you can see somewhere here. So, and then it comes with all sort of paperwork and those things. Some companies will also have to hire like a lawyer to be processing it for them if they haven't got like an in-house like HR that's able to take care of such stuff. So it's like another hassle for the companies hiring you, making you more unattractive. You get what I mean? To talk about the last one as well, like there are lots of graduate programs, but for most of them they run for 3 years, and the postgraduate visa you can only be on it for like 2 years. So which in a way also makes you unattractive for these employers. So you have all these factors coming into play to compound the issue of you being able to get something going, especially in the line of study that you did, and making you a little more unattractive for them. So what it means is that you end up with all these menial jobs till maybe your 2 years is up, or if you're fortunate to get something within the 2 years, then that makes a difference, right? So all these things really make it difficult for you to realize the kind of returns on investment that I spoke about early on. So these are the regrets, and I feel like I should share this with you so that you know the realities. Look, and by the grace of God, some of us have been able to secure something going on. But if you want me to do a separate video on how to really position yourself, like I did, to be able to get like 2-3 different offers before the end of your program, let me know in the comments below. And if you also have experienced any of these things I'm talking about, let me know in the comments below. And thank you for watching. Make sure you share this video, like, subscribe to the channel, because I've got a lot of good stuff coming up your way. Thank you. See you in my next video.